I'm a longtime Dallasite, born and raised in the Park Cities, graduated in Highland Park. As she had mentioned, I've been in the parking industry. My family owns and operates a parking company in America. They're based here in Dallas. Regional parking operator. They operate 9 states, 16 markets. So the tools that you see in ParkHub were born out of the frustration which I had on the operation management side, and very, very thankful to have a amazing internal team, leadership team, and then external group of founders and board of directors that really helped us take advantage of the product market fit which we've got. So ParkHub is an access control payment logistics enterprise platform for parking. We are building a global distribution system network with subscription-based tools that our clients love using because it boosts revenue, cut costs, and wows their partners with great experiences. We are unlocking insights into customer behavior that is revolutionizing the parking experience and changing the parking industry as it is structured. Parking is a broken, antiquated business that is plagued with theft and a lot of friction. So the traditional parking experience is, it's always a last mile journey in which you begin to look for red table signs and flags, or however you might find your parking, and what is occurring is a paradigm shift in how that transaction is occurring, and it's no longer an afterthought. The searching decision and the buying decision is now becoming more commonplace within applications, is being bundled with whatever the experience might be, and so we are the back-end rails that's connecting all of that. So ParkHub software organized tracks parking data, transparency into operations and operational processes. We're literally changing the world of parking. So how are we doing that? Think saver for parking. So there's a fundamental paradigm shift that is becoming less and less an afterthought. The decisions are becoming an element of the customer experience, hence the overall value proposition. We understand who is going where, when, and how much it costs. So we're getting the informational, the transactional, and the behavioral aspects of what is occurring in the parking world. And because we're able to do this, we understand who is going where, when, and how much it costs. So we do this through our product offer, our product set. So Prime is our mobile point of sale, which replaces the traditional two-part ticket, which is still in which a human is still managing the parking asset. All of the transactions from the mobile point of sale that go into our portal, which is our business intelligence platform. So you can't manage what you can't measure. These parking operators literally have been measuring their business with Excel spreadsheets and rolling that up into daily, weekly, monthly reports, and they're forecasting accordingly. So being able to manage your business in real time creates obviously a more efficient operation. Efficiencies are driven both in the human capital side, so labor savings, but also you're able to park more vehicles on average. And we've got a IoT occupancy as a service sensor, which we're taking out into the marketplace here in Q1 and Q2, through Q2 of next year. We have ParkHub IO, which is the beginnings of a global distribution system. So as the paradigm shift is occurring and the transactions becoming less and less on-site, becoming more commonplace within an application inside of the vehicle, it is necessary to have the one-to-many understanding of what is going on in real time at that particular asset. So as I mentioned, think Sabre. So this is very similar to how Sabre Amadeus and Travelport sit in the middle of that exchange that allows for the American Airlines seat from Dallas to San Francisco to be sold directly at American Airlines or be sold through Expedia or Travelocity, one of those other exchanges. And because we have deep insights into the customer journey, we've got future data products that we're already passing our APIs back into building intelligence platforms, and they're creating linkages between the parking experience and what that consumer is doing inside the facility. So I'll take, for instance, an example at AT&T Stadium. So they're actually linking the parking transaction with food and beverage and merchandise sales, and they're able to understand that George Baker arrives historically 15 minutes early, and when he enters the facility, he's buying 2 Miller Lights and 3 hot dogs. And because we have the touch point with the consumer, we're able to effectively market them. So we're literally cooking the physical world. So the total addressable market for parking in the sports entertainment world, it's about $3.4 billion segment, while commercial parking in the United States in totality is just under a $30 billion market. So the last 24 months of the company's life cycle, we've lived in that sports entertainment world, and because of the products and which I just showed, we're growing out into the other verticals. And so you can see the addressable market. So we've got the Prime, which is the mobile point of sale. Currently, we've got 2.4% market penetration. Similarly, the same with Portal, and you can see the ARR associated with the other product lines. Let's see. So we've partnered with the leading brands in sports entertainment, parking operators, smart cities, and integrations. Our customers continue to use our products because, as I mentioned, the effect is it goes very deep within the parking operation and it goes wide. And so, for instance, with Live Nation, which we've got a master service agreement with, we did a case study at their largest outdoor amphitheater in Camden, New Jersey, and they attributed a 17% lift in food and beverage and merchandise because of the use of our system. So because we're parking vehicles faster, the consumer is actually getting in the facility faster as well. Because they're in the facility sooner, they're spending more money. So you got to think in sports entertainment world, the opportunity to transact the food and beverage and merchandise sales is finite. When that puck drops or the kickoff or the first pitch, people want to be in their seats. So if you're in the facility sooner, we've obviously attributed that because of our system. Additionally, it's not up here, but the Dallas Cowboys, they did, the NFL holds a customer satisfaction score, and they attributed a 30% satisfaction lift because of the parking experience. So the parking is the first and the last touch, and because we were conducting the transactions faster, the level of experience was elevated, and so they're attributing that to us as well. So results and growth. So we've got quarterly growth, annual growth, as well as customers. So as I mentioned, 15 we started with locally here in Dallas with American Airlines Center. We ended the year with 8 clients. It started the beginning of this year with 17, and we should end the year just under 50 clients. We are in the middle of a Series B offering. It is a $3 to $6 million offering and a $20 million pre-money valuation. Currently, I'm just under $2 million committed. The use of this fund to support operating losses. The first growth of the business cycle will be continuing to reinvest in the innovation of the future products. That's the IoT sensor, which I mentioned. Haven't realized the revenues because of that product, and so it's continue to support operating losses as we get that up in the marketplace. So, questions? Yes, sir.
Anybody have any questions?
There are a number of people in this market, Park in Canada,